with Jesse Winchester, your Brockville Braves. I guess with a couple cancellations in the schedule, we just had 2 home games in the month of January, so the calm into the storm now with 2 makeups, 13 games in, 30 or 28 days. Here it comes.
Yeah, and we welcome it. Rather you playing than practicing anyway, right? So it's going to be a good test for our guys. Obviously, drawing some of the experiences I had as a player, just try to pass some lessons along to them about how to take care of your body, what you put in, and the rest, and just being focused to play those games, park stuff if things go badly, move on quickly, and just get ready for the next one, next shift, next game, next day. So we got a great group, a resilient group, and it's going to be a good challenge for us. Fatigue will be a factor, but then again, they're all teenagers or 20 years old, so not going to worry too much about it.
Yeah, but it's tonight here, Sunday with Rockland, makeup game with Cornwall on Monday, Pembroke next Friday, unless there's a game in between. I wanted you to go back from what you just said, just to elaborate on managing your body. Now, do you have to do something a little extra different because of this workload?
I think it's just like sleep's going to be a big thing for us, and I think practice. Just managing how long we're practicing, what we're doing. We've gone pretty hard for most of the year. It's a credit to them. They're in solid shape, so they're ready for this next challenge. It's going to be physical, but there's no panic, and they're prepared for it. So just getting good sleep, eating good food, buying in and holding each other accountable on both ends of that. No video games all night. We had a lot of fun in January, team bonding and stuff. So. But now it's all about hockey, and that's the best way to be anyway. So we welcome it, we look forward to it, and we're gonna go straight after it.
Last Friday night here, Kempville 73s. I guess it's another case where there's no easy 2 points in the CCHL. I wasn't here. I had a commitment. What was that game like? Obviously, it looks like you had a territorial advantage. Goaltending must have played a part in it. Did you guys necessarily play that poorly?
That's a good question. I mean, we had some looks, didn't bury, but I didn't like how we started the game. We were a bit too lax. We weren't pressuring like we normally do. So hate to say it, but the boys might have overlooked them a little bit, and you can't do that. They played a hard game. They got some timely scoring. Scoring 8 seconds or 5 seconds left at the first. We get out of that period 1-0. We're feeling a heck of a lot better given our start. But yeah, we had our looks. We gave a big push. Came right down to the last second. But games that we need to win. Obviously, we've blown 2 against them. So, but they play us tough, and we just have to be better moving forward. And tonight's a good challenge and a opportunity to do that.
You mentioned a slow start here last Friday night. Starts are huge. Obviously, the statistics are overwhelming. I think it's like over 80% for the team that scores the first goal, and the other huge stat is leading going into the third period. Last time with Canada, if you remember, just shortly 2 weeks ago here, you got off to a good start. You had them in a hole. They were 2-0, and they were playing catch-up all night, but it still came down to the wire. All these games in the series, except, 4 out of the previous 5 have been 1-goal games.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a great matchup. I think we're two solid teams. We play similarly. They work really hard night in, night out. And so do we. They're fun games to play for us. The boys will be up on both sides, so it's easy for the coaches to sit back and get front row seat because we know everybody's going to be going.
Lastly, 2 huge pillars on this team, Captain Andrew Jarvis, Tyson Kirkby. Are they back?
Yes, they are. It's a long time coming. So we welcome 2 20-year-olds back to the lineup. Obviously, Kirk's leading scorer at the time of his injury, so he adds that experience, competitiveness, and plays in all 3 zones. And then Jarv, just experienced guy, a lot of skill, competitor, and we'll just add a little bit more depth to our lineup. And it's welcome because our young guys have held the fort for a while, and now it's time to go back with the big boys.
Thanks, Jesse. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Jesse Winchester, your Rockville.